So I don't really like to make these videos usually, and I haven't made one for a really long time, but I just had to for this one because of the absurdity of what has been happening. So if you watched my last video, you probably saw at the end, I got my helmet absolutely destroyed off my head. There was this guy hard aimbotting using these insane cheats, and I caught the whole thing, recorded the whole thing. And if you watched my videos for a while, or any other YouTuber that plays on like official servers, you might have seen this guy's name before. He's been absolutely relentless, devastating the official ARC servers for years, with what seems like absolutely no consequences. I've seen him personally probably like 10 plus times where he's killed me across small tribes, across Arcpocalypse, the 30-day wipe servers, on Ark Survival Evolved, and on Ark Survival Ascended. I've reported this guy a ton of times, and I'm not sure if he got banned or not, but it is not working in the slightest. So today we're going to be talking about how this guy's been aimbotting me for 3 years straight. Not just me, other YouTubers like Rotoderp and Curtis as well. So I spent a few hours getting a pretty basic kit with one of my friends, starting to do some raids over here on Valguero, and what do you know, I start seeing the chat light up with people saying, oh, there's a guy spinning, there's a guy aimbotting, and I'm like, oh no. And then I see in the chat who they're saying it is, and it is this same guy that has killed me so many times before. Yeah, so you can see his name right there. And this guy says too, he says his name's Jojo level 100, and at that point I was like, oh no dude. I started recording just in case, and lo and behold, this guy comes around, spins my helmet right off, and I even went back and just to take another look, and the absurdity of his cheats here, they're pretty good. There he is. Look at this cheat. Look at that. That's a great cheat. Holy. That is nutty, dude. I gotta show you the clip I just got. It's a little ridiculous. Holy. So as you saw in this clip, that's what happened to me the other day, and yeah, I don't know. That's about as good as evidence you're gonna get for cheating. So this has happened even on Ark Ascended. I think I haven't played a lot of Ark in the past a little bit. You probably noticed I haven't put as many videos out, but he did kill me in October 24. I didn't record exactly this one just because I just logged in and he had found my base, and obviously he was using ESP, killed me on this one, and I was like, dude, there's no way that this guy is playing Ark Ascended after all those times over on Ark Survival Evolved. But unfortunately, it was the case. So yeah, there his little screenshot is that he sniped me in the head, rip my helmet. This was in July 2023. I was actually able to infiltrate his tribe, which was crazy, and see some of the cheats these guys were using. These are all published videos of mine if you want to see, but they were doing all sorts of crazy stuff early game. And then we have April 2023 you see right now. But as always, there's a bat. Speed bat.
Oh
I'm
no.
I'm dead.
No way. That's so bad. H, we gotta go.
Put the.
I know. I'm already dead.
So yeah, there we go. Another one. Another helmet gone. And this was in March 2023. I found he had a hidden mesh base on this extinction server. I obviously couldn't get to it, but I reported it. Nothing happened. The devs didn't even care, and I was able to take down his teleporter though, fortunately. But I mean, I've just been running into this guy so often, reporting him constantly, and he doesn't really get banned ever. I'm sure he has gotten banned before, but he just gets a brand new account for a couple dollars, and so it doesn't really matter that he's getting banned. I don't know if Ark is doing hardware ID bans, but if they are, it doesn't even matter. He's probably just using some sort of spoofer. Okay, and then here is February 2023, the first time I ran into this guy. I think maybe I ran into him before this, but I didn't record it. So that is almost 3 years ago, which is crazy. I probably should have taken a hint and just uninstalled the game, but you know, I do have a lot of fun with it. It's just unfortunate that this sort of thing is going on. Like, if you think about how often I've ran into this player, think about the general Ark population. He's probably killed thousands and thousands of players, ruined tons of people's time playing this game with basically no repercussions. And it's honestly sad because I know how many players he's probably forced to quit the game just by killing them through cheating. So the past few days, especially when I published this video, I just got an insane amount of comments from people saying the exact same thing that I said. They were saying, oh yeah, dude, like I've been trying to play Ark and it's just filled with cheaters, like small tribes especially. 1 in 3 players is a cheater, a bunch of things like that. And I'm not really sure. I don't really play small tribes on a regular basis. I don't really play Ark on a regular basis anymore. But it's really unfortunate that this is what Ark has come to. I would actually say the cheating is worse than ever. Even on Ark Survival Evolved, I don't think it was ever this bad. And I'm not sure that that's going to improve. So something I noticed is it seems like the devs don't even talk about it whatsoever anymore. And if you try to report a cheating incident, it's pretty much pointless. I've done it a few times and there's no point in doing it at all. So if you've noticed on their website, they say customer support services temporarily suspended. That's been up for like 2 years since the release of the game, as well as the high ticket volume alert. And I don't really know what those means, if they like are trying to say, oh, this is a reason we don't do anything. But yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of like feels that they've just given up. If you do submit a ticket, this is what you're going to get: an automated email and no sort of action taking place. I know this because I just had this happen on Arkopocalypse. Someone aimbotted me. I sent in a really clear clip of this guy, and then I kept playing this season out, and a week later I saw the same guy, same tribe name, absolutely nothing happened. They're just auto closing these tickets. And I don't really understand that. It seems like counterintuitive to me how they're not even trying to like keep their game and keep the player base on this game. They've sold so many of the new like pay-to-win dinos and little DLCs and all the mods they get a slice of. I don't understand how they can't hire a couple people to do dev support. Like even me, dude, I would be happy to jump on small tribes as like a dev and I could get the whole thing cleaned up, or someone else who's an actual Ark player who understands the game. Just hire some more, like a handful of devs to monitor the servers, and you would catch people cheating constantly and just beam them. I don't really know why that's so hard. And you know, once again, I don't love making like, oh, let's complain about Ark videos, but you know, sometimes it has to happen. So sorry guys, is the way it is.